Finally, recently at the World Economic Forum on Africa, African leaders launched a new effort to eliminate malaria from the continent.
The African Leaders Malaria Alliance, or ALMA, is a coalition of 26 heads of state working against malaria. Along with their supporters, members of ALMA agreed to provide better access to malaria interventions. President Jakaya Kikwete of Tanzania.
Malaria is a disease that affects between 300 and 5 million people the world over every year. But 90% of those who suffer from malaria happen to be in Africa. And 85% of the 1 million deaths again happen on the African continent.
The coalition has adopted a three-step approach using a combination drug therapy based on the drug artemisinin, indoor residual spraying, and treated bed nets. ALMA has made a bulk purchase order for 15 million bed nets to be distributed in 16 countries. The United Nations is supporting the initiative. Ray Chamber is the UN Special Envoy for Malaria.
We believe that if we cover everybody in Africa with nets, insecticide, and medications by the end of this year, that we will be at 0 deaths or near 0 deaths from malaria in Africa by 2015.
Malaria is caused by parasites transmitted to humans through the bite of an infected mosquito. The vast majority of malaria deaths occur in children under the age of 5, with most victims in sub-Saharan Africa. Experts say malaria costs Africa billions of dollars each year in treatment and lost productivity due to illness. The United States has expressed its commitment to continue helping Africa combat the disease. Admiral Timothy Zeimer is the coordinator of U.S. global malaria programs.
Our Congress last year passed a bill that authorizes funding through the year 2013 with clear targets and goals to extend our funding to benefit 70% of the at-risk population groups in sub-Saharan Africa.
Admiral Zeimer also announced that the United States might provide $680 million for malaria next year, with $100 million targeted for the Democratic Republic of Congo and Nigeria.
Well, I guess that's a good step there from the African leaders to combat malaria. Guys, back to you.
Most certainly. Thank you very much, Linord, for joining us today.
Sure.
And be sure to watch for Linord Moudou every Tuesday and Thursday for the latest health news in Africa right here on In Focus.